Sessions with Pauly for round 8. How you doing, Pauly?
Not too bad. You're all fantasy fans. Hope everyone's doing well in the slowly being lifted restrictions.
Yes, very slowly indeed. Did anybody else join us?
I'm not too sure just yet. I can only see your name and my name there.
Alright, well, it just sounds like it's us too. So we're going to have a look at round 8. Quick look at the ladder, and then we'll get into round 9 and we'll go from there. As you can hear, the kids fighting in the background. Always fun.
Yeah, well, it's a classic case of who done it at the moment, isn't it?
Always. So round 8, first game, Tiger Power versus Muffin Stuffers, and Tiger Power pick up their second win for the season, 24-16.
Well, that was a little bit surprising.
A little bit.
At the same time, it's sort of what we expect from Muffin Stuffers.
Not at all. And Muffin Stuffers let a winger become player of the match. Blake Ferguson did score a try.
It's ridiculous, though. Like, seriously, he's fucking
terrible form.
How bad are you going if you let a winger get man of the match on you?
I know.
Couldn't kick a goal to save his life, Garrick.
Couldn't. Oh, he kicked 2 from 3. It's not the worst.
I sort of thought that there was 4 tries apiece just then, and had a quick glance at it, and yeah, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, the good old delay of YouTube, isn't it fun? Actually, speaking of, I will send it to the banner page just in case they want to get in on it. All good if they don't. So here we go. And let's go back and have a look. Game 2 at UOW Jubilee Oval. Aussie Tugboat 12 beating Mumba out 8. Bit of a slide from Mumba out.
Yeah, I think peaked early. Very similar to Frankie and the Gronks.
Yeah.
Set themselves up for a bit of early success, and now nothing left in the tank.
Nothing.
Definitely on the slide.
Yeah, going to need to turn it around somehow. Sitting in at 6th, not out of the danger zone. We did talk a little bit about it in the last one. I do think, let's throw it out there, 1 or 2 more wins and they're safe. But still very not safe right now, I'd say. Who was the man of that?
Looking over their shoulder. I think everyone below Benji Brilliance is probably starting to think could be out of the 8 or could make the 8.
Yes.
Applying hope for those below and shitting bricks for those above.
Absolutely, and to highlight Mumba out, slight slide here, Josh Mansour, another winger, man of the match.
There you go. So, no hookers yet.
No hookers. Sorry, Frankie.
Yeah, well, look, I'm not surprised, though, in terms of these teams when you think about it. Both tight asses not about to spend an awful lot of money on a hooker. So,
True. So, game 2 at UOW Jubilee Oval saw Prickled Phoenix 10-0 winners over Lord Farquaad.
Yep, and I believe the only team to hold their opposition to nil this week.
Absolutely, and look, it just
All is back.
Seems to be a week of the losers. Daniel Tupou, winger, man of the match.
Yeah, but that was the highly rated, athletic trapeze artist. I'm running out of superlatives here to describe the try that he scored. Seriously, they reckon that his feet were in the second tier of the grandstand as he was putting the ball down.
Mate, hurry up. We're about to move on to the upset of the season. Absolute upset if you've ever seen one. The Gronks, the last game of UOW Jubilee Oval triple header. The Gronks 16-8 winners over the previously undefeated Farabarras.
What a time to lose. Coming up against the team that's running last. And you lose. What
you would be shattered. Not a surprise to see Val Holmes amongst the tries, but Mitchell Pearce, a halfback, picking up man of the match honours in this game?
Just looking for his opportunity. He's been relegated to reserve grade at the moment with the Gronks, and finally in the front line and making the most of it. Much like Nathan Cleary, really. Surrounding himself with bitches and
Oh, well played. Very well thrown in. We move on to Seabus Super Stadium, where Benji Brilliance went down to the Chester Road Railers 20-12. No surprises there. Chester Road Railers still on top of the ladder. Undefeated is probably the only surprise so far.
Yeah. Especially from the start of the season, had them really showing us all that you can take your predictions and shove them squarely up your date.
Quite easily. Luke Keary, 5'8", man of the match there. No surprises, I don't think. He did pick up a try. Brodie Croft, 2 from 4.
Yeah, only surprise there is that Luke Keary hasn't picked up more of them.
Yeah, to be fair, he is probably the backbone of that Chester Road Railers team. So, yet another win. When will we see them lose? Nearly another upset. Let's be honest, it wasn't an upset. Eat shit, Cabbage. ANZ Stadium, the Biggins Eagles, 4-point winners, 16-12 over Cabbage.
You can only have so much shit held at you before eventually you just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's happened with Cabbage.
And haven't they been on a slide?
Yeah. Copped it, and then this is the cherry on the piece of shit pie that they have been getting. A loss to the Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely. All I can say is I thought you were coming to get us, Cabbage. Apparently not, because if you've let my team beat you, then you will let anybody beat you. I felt sorry for you at the start of the season. I'm happy with the win because Biggins Eagles weren't looking to be doing too much more. So, pretty happy with that. Still, we're both 7 and 8, so we've still got a bit of work to go yet.
Mate, talk shit. Just go. Just this your opportunity. You had a win.
Well, as I said, he had balls the size of watermelons when he called us all out last season and said he's coming for us all. Did absolutely fuck all in the finals. Was knocked out rather easily. This time around, look, I like the kid. He did leave halfway through draft season, draft night, so anything that comes his way this season is very well deserved, and quite frankly, cop it, mate. Just having a quick look, yep. So we're going to have a quick look at the ladder. We've got Chester Road Railers still on top, undefeated.
Yep, they might do the undefeated run and just bow out in the finals. That'd be great.
That would be brilliant. You've got Farrabarras who are in at second, who came up with their first loss of the season.
First of many. Downhill slide is starting.
The only thing working in Cole's favour there is genuinely not many left to go. So, lucky him. Number 3, Prickled Phoenix. Haven't they worked their way up there?
Yeah, look. It was always going to happen. It's just we were delaying the inevitable.
Aussie Tugboat, much in the same boat, funny enough. Same as Benji Brilliance, all sitting on 10. And as you said, I think we all agree, anybody below Benji Brilliance isn't guaranteed. I think everybody above is in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, can't argue that.
Mumba out on a bit of a slide. They still keep a 2-point gap between Cabbage and the Biggins Eagles.
Probably the only thing going for Mumba out is that Cabbage is below them. The only other team that are on a bigger slide.
True, and that is the truth. Lord Farquhar haven't really brought much to the season, picked up a couple of surprise wins. They're sitting on 4 points. The same as Tiger Power, Muffin Stuffers and the Gronks, who came up with their surprising win over the Farrabarras on the weekend.
It's still hot and heavy.
Oh, isn't it? And look, right now, I think even the Eagles and Cabbage are worried about how that might play out. Yeah, yeah. So, all right. Well, we're gonna just sort the baby out. 2 secs, mate. While we go and we move across to round 9. So we're about to start the simulations.
Yep, we'll sim these, and hopefully it continues the trend of last sim round and not the first sim round. Hopefully you've worked out any of the glitches that were present in that first round. Bloody bullshit, 24 points, 11 ending. No, that's...
Well, mate, there's only one way to see if that is the case, and that's to simulate another game. So, the first of a double header at Wynn Stadium, we have Aussie Tugboat versus Tiger Power.
Tugboat by 8.
Tugboat by 8. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger Power by 12.
Smashed it.
Yeah, honestly, wow. 14-2 over Aussie Tugboat. James will be spewing. Luciano Leilua picks up 2.
They do love kicking a penalty goal, Tugboat, and losing.
Don't they? And 100% it happened in the first 10 minutes, like it has for the last 4 games straight. And then they just weren't able to do anything. Luciano Leilua looks like he tore up the first prop to win a man of the match.
What's he doing playing prop?
I don't think there are very many options for Tiger Power. All right.
I would say it explains a lot, but, you know, they just beat the team in top 4.
Yeah, actually, true. In fact, that's 2 teams they've knocked off in the top 4, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we're not going to go backwards. We're only looking forward in the next game at Wynn Stadium. Your Prickled Venus versus the Muffin Stuffers, mate.
Get stuffed, Stuffers.
Get stuffed, Stuffers, he says. And let's see if that worked for him, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. And Get Stuffed, Stuffers worked for Prickled Venus. 8-4.
8-4.
8-4. So that pretty much solidifies your spot in the top 4, I'd say.
1-4 off the score on Prickled Venus there. Surely that's a typo. It was definitely 81-4, wasn't it?
Possibly. No, it was 8-4. Jared Croker and Jared... is it Jared Leilua? No.
Joey
Leilua, try scorers for the Prickled Venus.
That's
Jerome,
what you like to see, attacking on both edges. Cameron Smith, come on, kick a goal, mate.
Jerome Hughes, your man of the match. Gee, I wish I drafted him.
Yeah, well, hey, some players are just a little bit more savvy and organise some swaps.
That is true. And it's worked a treat for him. He's picked up man of the match. I think, Luke Keary's been a 5-8 and won it. Ruben Garrick, the try scorer for the Muffin Stuffers, but that's enough of that game.
He didn't kick his own goal.
Couldn't even. We're moving on to Southern Cross Group Stadium for the Gronks vs. Mumba Out Sensei versus... What would you call him? I can't. Student. Yeah, master and apprentice, all of the above. Basically, 2 champions, our 2 biggest fans of the broadcast, Gronks and Frankie, and Mumba Out and Cecil. All right, we ready? Let's see what we've got here. You want to make a prediction, mate?
Gronks, for the benefit of everything, in terms of position. Gronks,
yeah,
come on.
Gronks to beat Mumba Out. Won't this make it an interesting last 2 rounds? In 3, 2, 1. The Gronks win by 8 points, and Mumba Out and your slimy snakiness is on a slide and a half, mate. Wow. Here we go. Mitchell Pearce. Hasn't it? Mitchell Pearce, 2 weeks in a row after being dropped for Adam Reynolds, has come up with man of the match honours.
Yeah, really just sticking it to administration at the Gronk. Much like the last dance. Let's start calling him Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, let's start. I feel like we're going to get a message from Frankie saying that it was all part of the plan. Bench him, and look what's happened since.
Wait, hang on. Didn't they win their first game and look really impressive?
They did indeed.
Wasn't Mitchell Pearce the halfback then?
Yes, and then the call came through that Adam Reynolds needed to be the halfback. So,
yeah, coaching.
Yeah. Thank God for simulation for the Gronks, because they have clawed all the way off the bottom of the ladder and they're currently sitting in at ninth. So,
Man, what a jump.
Fighting their way back. We move on to ANZ Stadium. We've got Benji Brilliance versus Lord Farquhar.
Farquhar in an upset.
Farquhar in an upset. Here we go. Let's see. This is to try and get one of the Bradshaw brothers off the bottom of the ladder. 3, 2, 1. Lord Farquhar winning an upset. Listen to Charlie
Someone's
laughing
excited.
in the background there. He loves it. Cop that, Ernest, he says.
I've been wondering for all this time who the one ticketed member is for Lord Farquhar. We now know.
Yeah, he's sitting in my bed trying to pull pictures off the wall.
How's
God,
that for a score?
I know, 21-14. They must have... Corey Thompson's run the length of the field in the last play again after potting the field goal, I reckon.
Well, that'd be very, very impressive considering he plays for the Farrabarras and not Lord Farquhar.
Yeah, well, you don't know the Bradshaw brothers like I know the Bradshaw brothers, and there is still every chance Corey Thompson was on the field to score that last try. So, moving on to the Beaver Dam. I think this is the first game we've played at the Beaver Dam. I'm pretty sure every other game has been at a proper field. Anyway, a bit of bias, naming my own field the Beaver Dam, even though we're the Eagles. Fucked that up royally, didn't we? So, the Biggins Eagles playing at a Beaver Dam against the Farrabarras. Have you got yourself a prediction, Pauly?
Look, either way, I'm quite happy. I'm looking at the Eagles down second last.
Yeah, so am I.
And so if Eagles win, it means Farrabarras lose. Happy days. If Eagles lose, then, well, hey, you're a chance of getting the spoon. So
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
entertainment all around.
Well, let's see what we get, sports fans, in 3, 2, 1. And the Farrabarras win by 7 points. Of course they do. Bunch of cocks. Payne Haas, man of the match. Looked like he tore up. Probably scored one of them awesome tries like he did the last time.
His brother's just like, yeah, you want to win by 7? I'll win by 7.
Yeah, well,
Muffin Stuffers went first.
fuck him, quite frankly. So we move on to ANZ Stadium, and we've got Cabbage against the Chester Road Railers to round out round 9. Is this an opportunity for Cabbage to deliver the Railers their first loss of the season, Paulie?
Look, it's an opportunity, but, you know, as we're all talking about, you know, probability here, and everything's a chance, but I feel it's a snowball's chance in hell.
I'm not disagreeing with you there, mate. In fact, I'm hoping the Railers win by 50 and I get lifted up to 10th and Cabbage moves to 11th.
I don't even know if it'd have to be by 50.
It'd still be... In fact, let's see. You know what? We have the power to see... No, it'd just have to be 16. So hopefully they win by 16. And it's good to see the Muffin Stuffers languishing there at the bottom of the ladder after their 2-week possible hope given to their fans.
2-week run to try and make themselves look good. Yeah. All right.
Suck
back
shit.
where they belong.
You've beat us, but you're still on the bottom of the ladder. Anyway, let's go back to the proper game. Cabbage versus the Chester Road Railers in 3, 2, 1, Bushka. And the Railers win by 1 point.
Oh, what?
Yes, wow, what a game that would have been to watch, but fuck it, we simmed it instead. Quite frankly, I think it's a bit of a jip. Jordan Rapana scored, so I'm willing to give Cabbage the win here.
Wow, what a G-up.
Yeah, see, beating by cheating, but you do it however you wish to, Kev. We've given you an opportunity to join us. You haven't, so I'm just going to lay the...
cheat.
lay the boot in while you're not here and you can't give it back, mate. But
just go and get a Japanese rugby player. Surprised Sonny Bill Williams isn't in the game.
yeah, fair play. Israel Folau spewing his gay hate. Anyway, they won 17-16 and still remain undefeated at the top of the ladder. We will come back and we will have a look at that. What day best suits you, Paulie? Saturday or Sunday?
Maybe Sunday?
Alright,
Yeah, let's
sweet.
go Sunday. We can do Super Saturday on Sunday. I'd be pretty happy with that.
Alright, cool. Let's do that. Super Saturday on Sunday. We will keep you posted, sports fans. Got any last words for us there, Paulie?
Just everyone keep your eyes on it. Some breaking news. Barras all out with gonorrhea.
Oh, right. That is a massive statement. You should throw words like allegedly out in front of it before making such statement. Keeps you out of the legal system, mate.
Yeah. Herpes too.
Oh, I love it. And
down.
while we look at the ladder, fuck you, muffin stuffers. You're still on the bottom. And hopefully 2 more rounds leaves you there. Stay tuned, guys.
Talking shit about muffin stuffers being down the bottom. You're way on top of them.
I'm on top of them, mate. That is the main thing. In a ladder, you want to be as high as you possibly can. I'm as high as 11th, but it's not 12th, mate. It is not 12th. Like the Sea Eagles...
You're only, what, 2 points outside the 8. So.
Mate, like the Sea Eagles, we haven't picked up a wooden spoon, and a win next week could launch us into 7th. A win next week for the Muffin Stuffers could launch them into 11th. See the difference? Alright? Big game on Sunday, mate. Chester Road Railers up against the Farrabarras. It is the final game of Simulation Sunday. I really look forward to that. What about you?
Yeah, that'd be a good one to maybe get a special guest commentator in for.
Mate, I'll tell you what, message him right now, because even if you message him now, he'll probably be on the show in 3 weeks' time. God love him, but that is how he works. We've given him plenty of time to join us tonight. 100%. As soon as they stop broadcasting, we will have a notification that Kev has joined the party. But thank you very much. I look forward to Sunday. We've got some big blockbusters there, and we will go a long way toward... I reckon that top 4 is pretty close to being locked in.
Who's Phoenix got this weekend?
Priggle Phoenix. Who have they got, actually?
Tiger Power.
Oh, no, you got Tiger Power. I tell you what, they're playing some good football, Tiger Power. They've climbed their way up, yeah.
2 weeks ago, they were last.
They went, yeah.
And they put 3 in a row, or was it two in a row?
Let's press across and have a quick look. They mixed a loss in there too. Yeah. So, look, you know what? That's. I don't think that's an easy win for you. I think that's a
danger game.
Difficult game indeed. Hold on, I keep showing. Okay.
I could have lost to the team coming last, but I didn't.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Now the time of the world. Yep, awesome. So, have I lost you, Paulie? I'm going to run with sports fans. We've lost Paulie. Thank you for joining us for 8. We will be round 9. Sorry, we will be back. Let's get into it next week. Take good care. Peace out. Say hello to your mother for me. Much love. Said. And that is what she says from Leah behind us. Babe, wish you all the best tomorrow. I know it's going to go well, but honestly, you're our rock, so come home. And you little shit, be good for daddy while mummy's in hospital, okay? Anyway, guys, take care. Love you all. See you later.